You finish your meal. The food was good. The service was fine. The bill comes. And then you see it. 18%, 20%, 25%. Before you even touch the screen, it's asking you to pay more. Not as a bonus, not as a thank you, but as an expectation. And if you don't, you're the problem. Why does this only happen in America? Here's the strange part. Tipping wasn't even invented in America. In fact, it started in Europe, and Americans once hated it. So how did it become something that feels almost mandatory? And why is it spreading to places that never used to ask for it? To understand that, right here, on Simple History Explained, let's go back for a moment. In the late 1800s, wealthy Americans traveled to Europe. There, tipping was a symbol of status. You tipped to show you were rich. When they came back to the United States, they brought the habit with them. But many Americans were furious. Newspapers called tipping un-American. Some states even tried to ban it. So how did something once considered insulting become unavoidable? The answer isn't politeness, it's wages. In most of the United States, restaurant servers can legally be paid far below minimum wage, sometimes just a few dollars per hour, because the system assumes tips will make up the difference. Which means, when you don't tip, you're not just withholding a bonus, you're cutting into someone's income. Now the pressure makes sense. But here's where it gets more interesting. Tipping didn't just stay in restaurants, it spread. Coffee shops, in food delivery, haircuts, ride-sharing, hotel housekeeping, even self-checkout kiosks. Why are you tipping a screen? Something changed, and it's not just culture, it's psychology. Digital payment systems transformed tipping. Before, you left cash quietly on a table. Now, a tablet spins around, big buttons, bright percentages, someone watching. 18%, 20%, 25%. The lowest option suddenly feels awkward. And studies show, when people are presented with higher default tip options, they tip more. Not because they want to, but because they feel observed. Now, tipping isn't just economic. It's social pressure engineered into the transaction. Is tipping required by law? No. Will servers always hate you if you don't tip? Not necessarily. Do all Americans agree with the system? Absolutely not. In fact, tipping culture is one of the most debated social norms in the country. Some argue it rewards good service. Others say it shifts responsibility from businesses to customers. And here's the twist. Many other developed countries don't rely on tipping at all. In places like Japan or Australia, tipping can even feel inappropriate. Service workers are paid full wages. The price you see is the price you pay. So why hasn't America moved to that model? Because removing tipping would likely mean raising menu prices significantly. And psychologically, people prefer seeing a lower price up front, even if they end up paying more after. That's behavioral economics at work. So those few extra dollars on the screen, they're not random. They're the result of history, wage laws, social pressure, digital design, and cultural expectation. Tipping in America isn't just generosity. It's a system. One that quietly transfers part of a worker's income responsibility to you. And whether you love it or hate it, every time that tablet spins around, you're participating in it. Only in America. What do you think? Did you already know the story behind this? Or is this something you've never thought about before? Let me know in the comments. And if you're curious about the hidden stories behind everyday things, subscribe to Simple Histories Explained. Because sometimes the most ordinary things have the most surprising histories.